currently the morning of the 19th of October, 2019. This area east of the Philippines, very interesting today. It has plenty of convection in that center of circulation. Actually, a decent inflow coming in from the south and from the north, and also the outflow aloft. What does this all simply mean? Well, it simply means we have a intensifying storm system. It is currently listed as an area of low pressure, but I would not be surprised whatsoever in the next 24 hours, or even less than that, in this video that Pagasa or JMA upgrades this to a tropical depression or even a tropical storm. This is actually the Japan Meteorological Agency 24-hour forecast. You can see they do have a TD there just towards the east of the Philippines in just 24 hours. And as we know, now when storms become tropical depressions with the Japan Meteorological Agency, to upgrade them to a 3 to 5 day forecast, just a 24-hour forecast. So that's actually some pretty good news there. But here's just a look at that infrared satellite imagery. But this is what I really also want to talk about. I want to show you where the wind flow is coming around this, because it's pretty large, actually almost a monsoonal gyre. So you don't have that tight center of circulation. You actually have a fairly large wind flow. So what does that mean? Well, this is eventually going to work towards the north and west, riding along that high pressure ridge towards the north. And I do believe it's going to kind of go into this direction with that large flow out ahead of it. Thus, this area here across northern Luzon, basically the Cagayan Valley east, is looking at some decent rainfall. Go ahead into the early part of this upcoming week. This is by actually Wednesday morning, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, this coming on shore in northern Luzon. This particular model, the GFS, doesn't intensify at all too much, but given the very warm sea surface temperatures out there, I think this one is kind of being on the weak end of things, to be quite honest with you. I think it's going to get a little bit stronger than this. Regardless, if it gets stronger or weaker, it is the additional rainfall on top of the heavy rains we have been seeing as of late that's going to increase that threat of flooding. We all know there has been significant flooding across the Philippines and over towards Vietnam for that matter. Thousands of homes have been inundated and dozens of people have been killed here across central Vietnam due to significant flooding over the past few weeks. That's because we had back-to-back storm systems here, and just the amount of rainfall been stupendous. In the amount of rainfall here, actually this video from Al Jazeera TV just gives you an idea of the significant flooding. There's been such an outcry, and I really feel for everybody being impacted by these back-to-back storms. And as you can see here with the GFS, at the very least, the Euro is actually pretty similar. It does, after this area moves over the Philippines, re-intensifies it into the South China Sea, and unfortunately, if this model does hold out, could be yet another storm system making landfall in Vietnam. And this is an absolute crisis. And you know what? I think tomorrow I'll probably have a deeper video on this. I'm going to look up some charities to actually look into it. I only knew about the extremeness of this because people have been commenting on my YouTube videos about the severe flooding out here. So, yeah, if you guys know any good charities to donate to or anything like that, please post it down in the comment box below. I really appreciate it. Meanwhile, just as a forecasting standpoint, yeah, look at this. If you're out here in Okinawa, this area right in here, we're going to be looking at the possibility of something developing. It seems like every single model run for the past 3 to 4 days has been wanting to develop something in that area and pull it off towards Okinawa by the early part of November. Still loads of time to watch and still plenty of time for that to just basically drop it. But when you get back-to-back model runs, it is something you do take note of. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please let me know. And if you are watching from Vietnam, really my heart goes out to you if you are one of these people being affected. But also, if you know of any good charities out here, please let me know. Some good, reliable ones if you can donate to help people out. I would really appreciate it. And everybody else in the comments, I'm sure, would also appreciate it. Stay safe out there, guys. And as always, thanks for watching.